in this one, right? Okay, actually this question I think we encountered before.
Yeah.
Okay, you managed to do it or no?
Yes.
You managed to do it? Then no need to do it already. Yeah? Another question. Questions that we don't know how to do. This is empty, okay. What's wrong with 16 then? Let's see. Okay, 16. So basically, Dan had some marble, then he placed 1/6 of them in box A and then 1/4 of the remainder in box B. So when you put something in a box, do you think this is a transaction question? Like, okay, you give, you receive, right? You buy, you sell. So in a way, when you put something in a box, does that mean you give? But right now you give to the box instead of give to someone. Okay, so so how do you decide whether it's a transaction question? And by the way, why do we need to know whether it's a transaction question or not? Because if it's a transaction question, we can use yeah. Okay, so actually when do you decide whether this is a transaction question is whether you need to plus or minus something. So when you give something away, that's minus, right?
Okay.
When you receive something, that's plus, right?
Yes.
When you buy something, it's like receive is plus, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So over here, when you put something inside the box, you lose it, right? You lose it is like minus, right?
Yes.
So the question you ask yourself next time when you see a question is whether you will give away something, you will lose something, or you will receive something, or you will gain something. So it's like plus minus. So when you have a plus minus um, relationship in this, then it's a transaction question. Then you can use branch, right? So if you can recall last week, if you recall, let's say you have two persons. Let's say you have Andy and then you have Eddie. And usually when you have two person, then you just write the two names down, right? Then after that, what you do is, let's say Andy give away half of whatever he has. So it's, what is this message from? Okay, confirm. So half of Andy. So what is the meaning of half of Andy? In English is half of Andy. In mathematics is half of means
Times.
yes, times, right? Then Andy, it depends what is Andy, right? So let's say Andy, we usually use what to represent Andy? We use the letter,
Yes.
or you can, okay, so since Andy, you start with A, right? You can use A to simplify. You can also use U, but I think A is also possible. So if Andy is represented by letter A, so that means half of Andy is half times A. So this is, let's say, gave away, right? And then after that, half of A gave away, then how much is left?
Half.
Yes, so it's half A left, right? Not half, half A.
Half A.
Okay, so same thing for Eddie. So let's say they say Andy and Eddie add to 100, okay, dollars. So how much is Eddie now? If Andy is A, so how much is Eddie?
100.
Correct. So Eddie instead of A is 100 minus A, right? To start with. So once you start with, then after that maybe they say, oh, 1/3 of Eddie. So 1/3 means 1/3 of means times, right? Eddie is this one, right? With a bracket or without bracket? With a bracket. Okay?
Yes.
So this is gave, and then if 1/3 is gave away, then 2/3 left, right? Does it make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is left, right? And then usually they will say, hey, now Andy and Eddie have the same at the end. Same means what? Same. That means the left and left. Same means?
Equal.
Yes. Then you just arrow down, equal. Then you just take these two and then equal them and write the equation. And then after that, you just need to open the bracket and then you solve, right? Okay? So that's how you solve branch method questions. Okay? So similarly, I think this question, you don't have many people, but you have box A and B, right? Okay, good. So let's make use of this concept. Or maybe you want to try this question on your own after knowing the branch method I just talked about. You want to try this on your own first? Yeah, please go ahead and try it on your own. Then you take a look at it. So what I will see is this. Okay, maybe I guide you a little bit. So basically you have some marbles. How many? Do you know? Don't know. So you let it be. So this is what? Done, right?
Yes.
So done marbles. So maybe you can use D to represent, or you can use M to represent, because over here is marbles. So you want to use D to represent, or you want to use M to represent? M. Okay, so we just write down marbles, and then you start with M, right? Right? Then you branch out to box A. So this is called to box A. So this is okay. Something is not quite right. So this is okay. Okay. So this is to box A. So then this is to B, right? And then of course this is to C. And after that you have okay. Does it make sense? Yeah. So in a way, right, over here is marble to the box A, box B, box C. Or it can be what? It can be like, let's say Bobby. You start with B. And then you give money to student A, student B, student C. It's the same approach. 一样的道理. Right? Right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah. So you need to fill up to A is how much? To B is how much? To C is how much? By reading the question. Okay, sorry. I need to get it back to yes. So you underline which one? So the box A is which one? Which statement here, right? So this is of box A, right?
Yes.
So 1/6 of them.
It's 1:15.
Means what? In mathematics. Yeah? So 1/2 of them means 1/6 of them, right? Them means M or this them means what? This M. That means where? Which M? Okay, good. So basically you just write the M here. Right? So what's the math that you should put here? Very good. Okay. Then over here, what this statement means? 1/4 of the remainder. What's the meaning of 1/4 of the remainder? So like I just write this down. So this one is okay. So now I just have to write more things. Until you are so familiar, then we don't have to write so many things. So I just write down the 1/4 of the remainder, right?
Yes.
Okay. So first, 1/4 means 1/4. Of means
A time.
times. Then what's the meaning of remainder now?
That was left.
Yeah, what's left? So what's left now? After giving 1/6 of M to A, so what is left now? Yes. So that's why the remainder here means 5/6 M. Okay? So you what you need to do is you just get the statement out. Put it here, and then just follow. 1/4 of 1/4 times. The remainder 5/6 M. Does it make sense? And then you fill it up here. And then of course if you use pencil you can erase this already. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Does it make sense? Okay, very good. Then now the last statement, the rest were placed in box C. What's the meaning of this? The rest were placed in.
Was all left.
Yeah. So that means the rest means, what's the meaning of the rest? Here, what's the meaning of rest for C? After?
To A to B.
Yes. So in a way, to A you already know is 16M, right? To B, I think you need to use a calculator to figure this out. So can you use the calculator to figure this out? One quarter times 5/6. So what's the answer?
5/24.
Huh? Okay, 5/24. So so it's 5/24M, right?
Yes.
Okay, must have a M, because you start with the M, okay? So in a way you don't need this anymore. Right? Okay, so now giving away 16M, giving away 5/24M, so what is rest? How do you find the rest? How do you find the rest?
The 24 minus 24 over 1 minus 5/24.
Again, okay, if you want to wear the mask, I'm okay. If you want to unmask, I'm also okay. But if you are wearing a mask, try to speak slightly louder so that I can hear better.
5/24
Uh-huh.
minus 5/24.
Which one minus which one?
24 over 1.
24/1.
Yes.
24/1.
Yeah.
What was the meaning of 24/1?
24 over 24.
Then you should 24/24 lah. Okay? Yeah? Then? Minus
5/24.
5/24. And then? So this is to be, okay, I understand. Okay. Then? Wait, how do you find the rest? To be only? You still need to minus the?
Minus the
Yeah, minus the 2A. Which is?
1/6.
Yes. So basically you just, okay, you need to take, actually don't try to complicate things. All you need to do is, I hope you understand the meaning of this branch. What's the meaning of that is, you start with M, right? And you give away 1/6 to A, you give away 5/24M to B, so the rest is, you just start with M, you minus the 2A, right? And then you minus the 2B. And this will give you the rest. Okay? So when you have M means 1M. Okay? So therefore you use your calculator, you should write that, you should key in, how do you get the answer here for the rest? Let me see, let me show you. 5/8, okay, good. So it's 5/8. M, because you start with M, so you must end with M. So it's 5/8M. Okay? So now what it says. So then move 21 marbles from box C to box B. Okay, good. So that means after all this, now more transactions. So basically what this question means is this. You put the marble into A, you put the marble into B, you put the marble into C. Now, you try to move marble from one box to another box. So that means you need to tidy this up a bit. Is it 5 over 24 just now? Yeah,
Yeah.
5 over 24 M. So you tidy this up a bit before you continue. But so far, we have done until here already. That means no need to look at this already. All this no need to look at. Just focus on the following statement. Right? Now, then move 21 from box C. So that means box C you move 21. So that means this one is 21 is move, right? Move, right? So when you move 21, so how much is left?
Five
5 over 8 or 5 over 8 M?
M.
M, yeah, minus
21.
21. Okay, so this is the C left. Huh? So this 21 is moved to B, right?
Yes.
So that means B will receive 21, huh? Right?
Yes.
So you put received, right?
Yes.
So when you receive means plus, ah. So
Yeah.
which one plus 21?
5 over 6 and
5 over 6.
Oh, 5 over
Yeah, 5 over 24 M
M.
plus 21, right?
Plus.
So this is left, right?
Yes.
And by the way, this branch is for B. I hope you can see. This is for B, right? This is for C. That means this thing is for C. This thing is for B. Okay, so now, let's see. And then, what else they say? They say some marble from C to box A. Okay. So, continue. Continue to take from C to A. Right? So that means the C is left this much. Okay, let me just tidy it up a little bit. So continue to move from here. This is the C left, right? So continue to move the C, whatever from C left to A, right? Okay? So A will receive, let's say U. Okay? So this C will give U. So this will be 2. So basically, I need to, like I said, you need to plan your space. Yeah, so I didn't plan my space properly. So this is U. This one is 2A, right? So if you U to A, so how much is left?
5 over 8.
Yeah, 5 over 8M minus 21 minus U, right?
Yes.
So this is left, right? And this one will receive, right? Right?
Yes.
So therefore this is 1 over 6M plus U. This is left. Okay? Okay, good. So what it says now, okay, done. All the statement done. Each box contains the same number. That means all this same. Right?
Yes.
So simple. So 5 24M plus 21. Okay, let me see first. The M should be in the middle. Is equal to 1 plus U. Okay? This is equal to this. So in a way, 5 over 24M plus 21. This one is also equal to this one. Right? And then these two they are also equal. Okay? Can? So they are all equal. And now you need to solve this question. Okay? So I know this question looks very complicated, but can be solved. Okay? I am going to show you how to solve. Let me just get this into another app so that I can do it elsewhere. Let me just use this. Okay, just use this. Okay? So the first thing you do is, this is M, this is M. So what you do is you bring it over, right? Right? Then this one, then the plus 21, you move it to this side. Okay? So when you move things over, you need to change the sign. So the first one, you get this. Okay? You move over, plus becomes minus. And this one is plus 16, you become minus. Because you move over, ma.
Okay.
Right? Whatever you never move, you copy down, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. So this will give you 1 over 24m u minus 21. Simplify. This, you use your calculator, you can get 1 over 24m. Okay, so that's part 1. Now, part 2, which is this. Okay, so I see you have this m, you have this m, so this one move over. Oh, yeah. And then I see this, so I move it over. Right? Then what I have is, I have 5 over 24m. This one move over become minus, right? This one move over become minus. So it's whatever never move, copy down. So it's minus 21 minus u, and then this one move over, minus 21. So therefore this one you will get, if you use your calculator, you will get minus, can you help me out with this? What do you get this? What's the answer? Minus
Minus 5 over
12 minus 5 over?
12.
Let me double check. So it's 5 over 24 minus 8, 5 over, yeah, very good. So it's m. And then you have this one minus, so it's minus 42 minus u. Yeah. So this is another one. Okay? Now you can solve questions already. This
It's
one?
1:30.
So what you do is, this one is actually equals to 21 u minus this one. So then this one is u minus 5 over 12m equals to 42. Okay? Then because now we don't have the, okay, so that's why I asked you to use to buy a calculator of your brother's buy a calculator similar to your brother's calculator. So if you have that calculator, you just key in, then it will give you u and m. You get your u and m. Okay? So it's okay. At least that's the way to do this question. Okay? This question is slightly more complicated. Yeah, but of course we are not aiming for 100 marks perfect score. We are aiming for 80 and above. Okay? So, but the thing is, if you manage to get this branch, and you manage to write down these 3, I think you how many mark? 5 mark. I think you scored 3 mark already. Okay? Can?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that's how you score 3 marks out of 5. Just by doing this. No need to solve. Okay? Better than 0. Okay? Can? Okay. Good. Next question. So yes, get a calculator similar to your brother's calculator next lesson. Don't borrow from your brother. Your brother needs that calculator. Okay? Just go and buy one, and then same model. Okay? So this question 15, you know how to do? What question is this? 15. You know how to do, or you don't know?
I don't know.
You don't know. Let's see. Let me see. So you say you had the same number. Hey, this one is easy because you have 2 names, right?
Yes.
So you have 2 names. So first you start off with John. The other one you start off with Keith. We just talked about Andy and Eddie. You remember? Okay. So Keith. So John is John J. So this is K, right? Each of them pack his own sweet into packets, and then pack 5 sweet in each packet. Had to. This question we talked about before. Like, let's say John packed 5 sweets in each packet and had 2 left. So that means 5 in each packet. So you create a table, which is I think is a very good attempt. So you just draw a table. Yep. The each number total table. Yep. Looks good. Looks good. But at least you remember something. You remember something. So the table is called each number and total, right? Right? Then of course what you have here is how come I cannot use okay. So for John, right, each is 5. Can you see 5 sweets in each packet? So it's 5.
Yes.
Right? Number of packet, don't know. We don't know.
Yes.
Let's say it's U. Okay? Then the total will be, they say, had 2 sweets left. 2 sweets left means extra, right? So that means 5U, the total is 5U plus 2 or minus 2?
Minus 2. Oh no,
Plus 2. Because plus 2 means you still have 2 left. So you need to add these 2 to give you the total. So it's 5U plus 2, which is the total. So it looks like I have to put it inside. Okay, this is John one. Okay, and then for Cave, packed 8 sweets in each packet and short off.
Short off.
Yeah.
4.
So this is 8 packet, and then it will short of 4, right? So this is how many number of packet you don't know, but you can use another letter. Maybe you can use P. So it's 8P. Short of 4 means you have the 4 or you don't have the 4. Don't have, so short of 4 plus 4 or minus 4.
Minus.
Yes, or minus 4. Right? Okay. And then they say John and Keith have the same number of sweets, which means these two is the same. So 5U plus 2 is equal to 8P minus 4. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So this is one way to do this question. This is one way to do this question.
Yes.
And then then what you realize here is actually the way to do this question is this one you bring it over, so it's 5U minus 8P is equal to minus this one, you bring it over. Okay, or another way to do this is this. This one, the minus 4, so this one is so this one you bring over, so it's minus 4 bring over is plus, so it's 6 plus 2 plus 4 is plus 6, so it's 8P minus 5U. Okay, so this is one way you can do this question. Okay, this is one way. So if let's say the number of packet, okay, has to be the same, okay, so if let's say this is U, this is 3U is equal to 6, so U is equal to 2, so it's 2 packet. Okay, so therefore the total number of sweets is U equals to 2, then you just put U into it, so that they have 12. So 5U plus 2 is 5 times 2 plus 2, so it's 12. Yep, so that's how you get. How many sweets did each of them have if they use the same number of packet? 12. They say same number of packet, can you see? Same number of packet, so that means this is not P, this is U. Okay, Just now I used U and P. Just now I used U and P here, right? Just now I used U and P here. Just now is U, this is P, right?
Yes.
Because I assume they use different packet. But now they say same packet. Can you see same packet? So it has to be U and U here. Right? So this P will not be P, this will be U already. It will be 8P, 8U already. So therefore, if you have 5U plus 2, 8U minus 2, so just now I already demonstrate to you. This one, you bring it over as plus 6. 8U, this one, bring it over as minus 5U. So therefore, 6 is equal to 3U. So U equals to 2. That's how I get U equal to 2. Alright? Then after that, they say, what was the smallest possible number of switch each of them had if they used different number of packet? Different number of packet, how? What if the instead of U is P? So you just continue. 5U plus 2 is equal to 8P minus 4. Continue the minus 4, bring it over, so it's 6 equals to 8P minus 5U. They say what was the smallest possible number of switch each of them had if they use different number of packet. So different number of packet is how? How do you get 8P minus the U equals to 6? Test. If this is 1, this is 8, right? So cannot, because they say P and U must be different. If this is 1, this cannot, must be 2. It doesn't make sense, so cannot. So this is test and trial and error already. So if this is 2, this has to be 1, right? So this is 16 minus 5 is 11. Can or cannot? Cannot. So cannot. So 2 and 1 cannot. Okay? Then after that, 2 and 1 cannot. Then can I try 3 and 2? Then minus 10. Can or cannot? Cannot. Yep, cannot. So then how? If 2 and 2, right, they have the same, right? What about 2 and 3? The difference is 1, right?
1.
But now you need a difference of 6, right? So therefore you need 3 and 4. 3 and 4, the difference will be 4. Okay, close. 3 and 4 cannot. What about 4 and 5? 4, 5. So 32, 25. So the difference is 7. Cannot. So what about 5 and 6? So this is 40, this is 30. Cannot. Right? So how? Five is 40. So let's say 5 is 40. Okay, so now the question is, hold on, this is funny. Hold on. Okay. Let me unplug it and plug it in again.